Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS, FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. This story is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing and potentially game-changing rumors we've seen in recent NFL history. Imagine the Falcons making a bold move to acquire a quarterback who could instantly transform their offense and elevate their chances of competing at the highest level. That's right, this could be a game-changer, especially if the whispers turn into reality. The speculation is swirling around Dak Prescott from the Dallas Cowboys, and honestly, it makes a lot of sense for Atlanta, given where they stand now and where they want to go. Right now, the Falcons are sitting at a 5-9 record, and it's no secret that they've faced some tough hurdles this season. Kyle Penix Jr., their promising young quarterback, is out for the season after suffering a knee injury. That's a huge blow to their offense, which was already trying to find its footing. With Penix sidelined, the team desperately needs stability and leadership at the QB position, someone who can come in and make an immediate impact. That's where the buzz about Prescott comes into play. Sources close to the situation suggest that the Falcons are exploring the possibility of trading for Dak Prescott, who's currently with the Cowboys. The Cowboys, on the other hand, are in a bit of a rebuilding phase and are reportedly open to trading Prescott to help free up cap space and accelerate their youth movement. Dallas is sitting at a 6-8 record, and with a limited budget, about $35 million in cap space for 2026, they're looking to make some strategic moves. The idea is to get rid of Prescott's hefty contract, which carries around $52 million in dead cap and salary in 2026, in exchange for draft capital, specifically a first-round pick and a conditional second-round pick. This would give the Cowboys some cap relief and potentially allow them to focus on developing younger quarterbacks and building for the future. From the Atlanta side, this move could be a perfect storm. They have roughly $68 million in cap space, which is a huge advantage in the NFL today. Bringing in Prescott would not only provide immediate leadership, but also elevate the entire offense. Prescott, at 32 years old, is a veteran quarterback with a proven track record. Over his career, he's thrown for more than 400 yards with 212 touchdowns, 78 interceptions, and a completion rate of 67.2%. His career passer rating of 98.4 is solid, and he's been selected to 4 Pro Bowls. More recent seasons have shown he's still at a high level. Last year, he threw for over 40 yards, 30 touchdowns, and just 9 interceptions, with a completion rate of 69.1% and a passer rating of 103.8. His expected points added per play, EPA play, ranked him in the top 4 league-wide, and he was responsible for 42 big-time throws, with only 18% of his plays being turnover-worthy. The potential acquisition of Prescott could be a catalyst for the Falcons' offense. Imagine him leading a unit that already boasts talented weapons like Kyle Pitts, who had over 150 yards this season, and Drake London, who's been a reliable target. Adding Prescott's experience and leadership could make all the difference in turning this offense into a top-tier unit, especially considering that the Falcons' passing game is currently averaging around 185 yards per game, but with Prescott, projections show that could easily jump to 255 yards per game. That's a plus 22% boost in EPA per pass attempt, which would be a massive upgrade and could push Atlanta into the league's upper echelon of offensive teams. And let's not forget about the division. The NFC South has been wide open this year, with the Saints struggling at 4-10. The Falcons could seize this moment to not only make a playoff push, but to position themselves as serious contenders for a deep run in the postseason. A quarterback of Prescott's caliber could be the missing piece to push Atlanta over the top. His leadership style has often been compared to that of Aaron Rodgers: calm, calculated, and clutch, qualities that the Falcons desperately need in high-pressure situations. Looking at the bigger picture, if the Falcons pull this off, it could be a franchise-altering move. Prescott's presence on the field has historically led to an increase in win probability, and if he's added to the Falcons' roster, his experience in playoff atmospheres, where he maintains a 101.2 rating, could be exactly what Atlanta needs to take the next step. The team's defense, which has shown flashes of brilliance at times, could also benefit from Prescott's ability to manage the game and keep the offense on the field longer, giving the defense a chance to rest and make more impactful plays. This move wouldn't come without its risks, of course. Trading for a quarterback of Prescott's caliber isn't cheap, and Atlanta would need to ensure they're not sacrificing future draft capital or cap flexibility. But if they can strike the right deal, it could set the Falcons up for a new era, one where they're not just rebuilding but contending. The comparison to recent NFL trades is apt. Look at how the Rams acquired Matthew Stafford, which ultimately led to a Super Bowl appearance. In a similar vein, acquiring Prescott could give Atlanta the veteran leadership and playmaking ability they need to challenge the NFC South's dominance. Now, the Cowboys are said to be cautious about tanking or waiting too long to rebuild, especially with a young quarterback in their pipeline. They might see Prescott as a valuable trade chip to rebuild faster and get some draft picks to accelerate their roster rebuild. For Dallas, it's about balancing the present and future, getting value now while potentially setting themselves up for a brighter 2025 and beyond. They might also be motivated by Prescott's recent struggles in cold-weather games, but his overall consistency and playoff clutch factor remain high. For Atlanta, this is a strategic gamble. If they manage to land Prescott, it could redefine their offense and change their trajectory significantly. The Falcons, known for their explosive offense and strong defense, could become an instant playoff contender, especially in a division that's still up for grabs. With a quarterback like Prescott who's been durable and reliable, Atlanta's fans have every reason to be excited about what this move could mean. It's about seizing the moment, making bold moves, and setting their sights on a Super Bowl run. The potential ripple effects are enormous. Imagine a future where the Falcons are not just fighting for a playoff spot but are genuine contenders with Prescott leading the charge. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Atlanta Falcons news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you believe acquiring Dak Prescott is the right step for the Falcons to take? Would you be willing to give up some draft capital for a chance at a Super Bowl with Prescott leading the way? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Falcons organization. We're all in this together, dreaming of brighter days and a championship run. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Atlanta Falcons news. This is just the beginning of what could be a new chapter for the franchise, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Keep the faith, Falcons fans, because the future might be brighter than ever if this move comes to fruition.